So Jussie Smollett was sentenced. I believe he's doing 150 days in Cook County Jail, or at least most of the time. I think he's got 150 days altogether that's going to be in Cook County Jail, or most of the time it's going to be in Cook County Jail, which is supposed to be really, really bad prison in Chicago or around the Chicago area. Now, a lot of people are kind of mixed on this. You know, you got some people who like, well, he committed crime. He lied about an attack, a racial attack, and tried to use race to, better his career, get more publicity, and use some of the issues that are affecting people, that are really affecting people around the country, around the world, to get sympathy as a publicity stunt. He should go to jail. And there are other people who don't agree that still think that he's innocent, like he's saying he's innocent, and don't agree anything should happen to him, that he was really attacked, he was the victim here. And then there are people who agree that this was all lie, it was cap, but he shouldn't do prison time. He shouldn't go to jail for this. Pay a fine, do some community service, be on probation, things like that. They agree with that. Where I stand is, I do not believe his story. I think his story has changed multiple times. I think that there's just too much evidence as far as him like contacting the brothers right beforehand, and make sure to take pictures of him with his noose on and leaving it on with bleach on him, and then just the fact that these people were just out there in Chicago 3 o'clock in the morning just waiting to get a black guy and do all this stuff to him because it's MAGA country, or maybe he didn't say that, but just the whole story sounded so messed up from the beginning. And of course, as investigations went on, it started to crumble. We all started to realize it was crumbling for Jussie. Now, yes, I do believe that there should be some punishment for, falsifying police reports and all this, extravaganza crap, because it does take away resources from actual, police resources from actual crimes. When you just want to, trying to big up your Hollywood career. I don't think that prison is the answer. I think that that's just a little too far. He's already not able to work. He's being punished by the public eye. Of course, fine him. Of course, probation. Of course, community service. Like, make his life difficult. But come on, prison is just a step too far. I just do not agree with that. I don't think that that's necessary. I think he's guilty as all hell, and clearly it's agreed. But I think that this was more of an example being made out of somebody than actually trying to find a punishment that fit the crime. And in this case, I just don't think that the punishment fit the crime. Now, after being sentenced, Jussie, in typical Jussie fashion, had to go extremely overboard with it. And this is where I got really irritated with him. So he screams, so he asks the judge if he can speak. Judge lets him speak. And he starts going into this this glory type of freedom fighter, Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, the finale of the film speech. You gotta rally the troops or something. I don't know what this was, but he goes on talking about, I didn't do this. I'm not suicidal. I'm not suicidal. Even the judge is like, all right. And he's like, I'm not suicidal. I didn't do this. I'm innocent and I'm not suicidal. And if I die, I didn't do it to myself. And sometimes I didn't do it to myself. And, he said, and if I did this, it was a punch in the face of it was like, so you saying that if you did lie about this, then you were doing it for other people? Okay, that doesn't make any sense, but okay. The suicidal part though. Jussie, don't nobody want to kill you, man. Ain't nobody trying to kill you, bro. You ain't got no secrets. You ain't got no information, or if you do, then they probably wouldn't have tried to throw you in jail in the first place. They would have just had you just pay some fines or some stuff like that. If it was that serious, if they got it so that you could live, but ain't nobody trying to kill you, man. You ain't like what's his name? Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, you not like him. Who had all this information? All the rich people that was coming to his island, messing with children that he was gonna snitch on. You just some B-list, maybe C-list actor who's on a one-time successful television show that was losing viewers left and right. That had to do something that was desperate to hold on to the fame that they had amassed and pull some crappy, stupid, not well thought out publicity stunt and failed at it. So, bro, all this extra stuff, like you just, he calls himself the gay Tupac. Like he really believes he's this fighter, like this freedom fighter, passion guy, like he's the passion of the Christ, the gay black Jesus, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you not. Just stop it. You just a freaking actor who did something stupid. And now you're going to go to jail, which I don't agree you should, but you're going to go to jail for a little bit of time. You're going to be out and you're going to go, hopefully, maybe you'll be able to find some work, bro. If you're not able to find a work, then that's on you. But they said they had him in the psych ward, and after that speech, I would too. What the hell you talking about, bro? You ain't nobody. Bro, you are nobody. The only reason why your story is getting covered so much is because of the ridiculousness of it. But honestly, you've hurt the cause that you say that you claim to want to protect so much, help so much for black people and gay people. I mean, you've hurt that. Now people are saying, oh, fake attacks. That's all they can say. There's no racism. Look at Jussie Smollet. He's over here talking about being attacked for racism and being gay, and it was all a story. So you've hurt the credibility of the actual victims. And now you want to go in here and try to act like, oh, I'm not trying to. Nobody's saying, you go in here and say, oh, I'm not trying to kill myself. Nobody's saying that you're trying to kill yourself, Jussie. Nobody's going to try to kill you. You're going to be in that prison. You're going to go in there. You're going to be in lockdown. You're going to be in there for 150 days or however long you got. You're going to get out. Dude, just stop. You still haven't learned your lesson. You still trying to be so theatrical and extra with this. Well, you need to just shut up and be humble and just learn from your mistakes. And I get your family riding for you, and I get your family are scared for you. They're getting all these threatening emails and texts and all and phone messages sent to his family too, which is wrong. I understand them being afraid for you, and if they want to rock with you and stand by you and believe that your story, then that's fine. That's your family. They can do that all day long. The fact is, you going to prison. I don't agree with that, but that's what's going to happen. But just shut up with all this freedom fighter stuff, bro. You're not fighting the power, bro. You're just not. And the minute you can realize that, I think you'll be a lot happier and you'll be a lot more at peace with you'll really be at peace with what's happened. And you can just move on with your life and say, damn, that was messed up. You don't even got to admit it to the public. Just let it go and move on, bro. But stop with this embarrassing stuff.
It's the WACCast podcast. Yeah.
Talk whack to me. Talk whack to me.
Yeah.
Talk whack to me. Talk whack to me.
It's the WACCast podcast. Yeah.
Talk whack to me. Talk whack to me.
Yeah.
Talk whack to me. Talk whack to me.